FAULIEU have a brand new song. This came out of nowhere. I did not know this was being released tonight. Sorry if I haven't been following close enough, but I'm really excited for this. And to be honest, I think more and more people should be excited for them. This is a picture of them from their last single before this, Voyage, which was absolutely brilliant. But who are FAULIEU? Why should you be excited? Basically, this is a band who, they are very much on the rise at the moment, but to be honest, this doesn't mean they've just come out of nowhere. This is also a group of musicians who have really earned their respect. You know, they've been big in the Japanese live house scene in Tokyo. They've done loads of shows, both under this name, FAULIEU, and their previous name from a few years back, Fleur Fleur. I mean, the lead guitarist, Kaho, she's in the Gibson Epiphone Replay cover band that you might have seen, who did some botched rock covers. She's in that with a sucker from Trident. That's them. That's FAULIEU. I've got the posters. You know, you've got the lead singer. She does loads of acoustic shows solo as well. She's fantastic. The bassist is in the band Unwave, which is a two-piece band with another friend of hers. This is just a super talented group. So with all of that and all of that goodwill and all that love behind them, it's amazing that they haven't really become more famous. I mean, they do rock songs with, yeah, they've got good rock musicianship, as you can tell from, you know, the things I just mentioned. But on top of that as well, they got really good, accessible, fun, sing-along songs. It's just amazing they haven't had more attention up to this point, and hopefully that'll be changing now that they have recently signed up to the Amuse agency. Now, whether you love or hate Amuse, you who are behind groups like Baby Metal and I think Perfume as well, Amuse nonetheless is a sign of real, you know, for them to sign up FAULIEU is a sign of real belief. It's a sign that obviously there are people who can recognize how much talent this group has and want to be there to back them. And you know what? Since that signing, we had the single Voyage come out, which was absolutely brilliant, and then this new one. I haven't heard it yet. I am so excited to check this out, because to be perfectly honest, the last song, Voyage, was just everything that I was excited for them to do. It was a catchy song that kept all of the qualities that made them who they are. It had their joy, but it also had great nuance, all the wonderful things we expect from Japanese pop rock. It was just brilliant. Gonna have a quick sip of some water. I'm so excited that I'm running out of breath. Anyway, so I don't know what to expect from this. I mean, like I said, I didn't even know this was coming out. Obviously, they're ramping up to an album or something, but just a number of bands that you follow when you do a reaction channel, I haven't really kept up with all the announcements on their social media. So if this was announced, I didn't see it. So this is like, this just suddenly popped out of nowhere, like an hour or so ago, 40 minutes ago. It's 40 minutes past midnight right here, so it clearly came out at midnight. I can't wait to check this out. I also cannot believe, looking at it, they've still only got 8.4 thousand subscribers. Come on, guys, what is going on here? Anyway, let's check this out. This is the brand new song from FAULIEU. I am so excited. Fingers crossed as well. I mean, the last song was brilliant on its own. If they can do 2 bangers in a row, oh, we're going to be in for a good one. Fingers crossed. We're always honest here. Okay. Big and dramatic. Ooh, loving that bass line already. That immediate key change kind of caught me off guard there. Loving the use of the strings in the background. The big stylish slow motion video as well. It's all very cool. Loving the little mixture, little moments of... It keeps changing. So dynamic, so connected. And a lot of those changes you just don't see them coming, but they're so interesting. It's like your ears have got so much to get into with this. Sweet. Love that solo. Such a restless arrangement. Constant key changes, the constant little moments. Can't believe we're only 2 minutes in and so much has happened. Oh, nice that. Little drop beat there. Are we just going to play out on this? Because I'm fine with that. This song has done so much, I'm happy for it just to play out on the... That's a cool shot. Again, dropping those beats, those little shortened bars there. Oh, is that... That was fucking 3 minutes. Did you? Oh, so much in 3 minutes. So much. That was, I mean, that was nearly a flex. There was so much going on in that song. I mean, I've said this from the fucking beginning. For me, I love musicianship. Don't get me wrong. But for me, songwriting is the pinnacle. If you can write something, and you know, songwriting is all about being able to add so much nuance that every time you listen there's more and more, that it never gets boring, that there's always something happening for your ears to get into, and yet at the same time you want it to be a journey that doesn't feel like alienating, like it's difficult to follow. You want it to be effortlessly full of detail and complexities, but just in a way that you can enjoy it, that it's not hard work to get into a song. And oh, that's how you do that. I really like that. If the last song, Voyage, was how to do a quintessentially catchy, good quality, fun pop rock song, this is how to show that you're a quality band who deserves respect on a musicianship level as well. I was genuinely happy after that first song. I am like really happy. I have been wanting FAULIEU to take the W for a while. I've been wanting them to take the win on just... Because, as I said, they're this band who've had so much quality, and yet it just hasn't seemed to click. They haven't seemed to have what they deserve. Now, yes, they've only got 8.4 thousand subs at the moment. I'm sure that's going to go up. I'm sure that number's going to go up. And like me, remember to select the little bell on their videos so that you get notifications of stuff like this that I didn't notice from their social media. But, you know, clearly my fault. But, you know, still, if they did announce it, I just missed it until I got the notification. But... I mean, okay, so let's just break this down. Sorry, I've just been spurting excitement at this point because wow. But let's just break this down first also. Look at, I mean, it's almost impossible after first listen to remember everything that I just heard in those 3 minutes, which is so beautiful because, again, it didn't feel cluttered. But if we look at what it did, it had key changes constantly. The bass line was going through these beautiful little sort of walking lines, but then when it needed to, it nailed that back to like a nice solid sort of rumbling like rock bass line when we came to the chorus. But then in the verses it's moving around. You had those cool little guitar bits that come in, a little bit of, you know, these sort of clever guitar lines walking up and down the neck in just simple ways, but they just add this detail that's going into the song. I love the little solo that Kaho had in there, which was again gorgeous, but just the right length. It wasn't overly indulgent because it knew this song is about keeping things moving, keeping going on and on and on. The chorus itself, pretty catchy, but it was just enough to be a refrain, something that you can come back round to and be like, oh, okay, we're back round to the chorus. It's kind of like something to root the song, you know, give the song a point to come back round to a couple of times over. But ultimately, you know, those cool little lines, key changes, it had little time signature changes. They were more kind of like dropped beats off the end of certain bars than, you know, very strictly normal. It wasn't like the actual time signature was changing so much as just like little drop beats. That's a subjective thing, but that's the way I see it. But still, that is an amazingly cool little rhythmic technique to put in there. I mean, this went through everything in 3 minutes and it didn't feel cluttered. It felt concise. It felt like it did its thing. It ended at the right time. It ended beautifully. It even had a little bit of a moment to play itself out at the end there. layered vocals, beautiful sounds. You know, the vocal work here. Can we just say how good Kanako's vocals are? Just sounds great. But I think once again, it's really easy to lose sight of perhaps the unsung hero of this band, which is on just the drums. The drums in their songs are really cool because with all of those clever little things happening, you have to have someone who's holding it together, and just the drum work, brilliant. Everyone brought their A game here. Everyone did a fantastic job. But ultimately, it worked because as a band, they brought it together and they made a song that sounded tight. It sounded like it was, all these ideas came together. Everything felt exciting, like it was hitting you like, oh, that's really cool. That's nice. Rather than just, just being hit with just over flamboyance. It instead felt like an exciting song with loads of ideas. I feel almost like I'm rambling in my review just because I got hit by so much there that was so cool that I didn't have time to remember everything. All I can just do is go through and list all of the cool things that happened in the last 3 minutes. But wow. Just wow. And credit on the video as well. The video director did a really good job. I mean, it kind of basically looks like a magazine shoot, you know. But I love the way you had all the angle work was really cool. Some like close-up stuff, some stuff further back. Really good use of simple backgrounds, color palettes. You know, the little bit where the camera's rotating was really nicely done. Then they got bits where the members are rotating. This is how to take a simple budget and make a very visually arresting video. Awesome stuff. Yeah, I'm fucking sold on this. I am so excited to see what FAULIEU put out as an album because you've nailed your first 2 songs you've put out since joining Amuse. You've got a surefire, really cool hit pop rock single that to me was just like an earworm, fun kind of song. And then you got this, which is just a flex of how good you are, just how genuinely cool, like an interesting and nuanced you can make songs again without coming off pretentious. Fucking love it, absolutely love it. So massive credit to FAULIEU. What a brilliant song. Go check it out if you haven't already. Check out the last song, Voyage, as well. Yeah. And I need to find out if there's an album coming out off the back of this. I really do. So they got their live. I've got to go see one of their live shows. But FAULIEU, my name is FAULIEU is the name of the tour. Good way of reintroducing themselves to the world. Awesome stuff. Yeah, go check them out. I wholeheartedly recommend it. This was brilliant. I can't wait to hear more from them. That is my thoughts as always. Get in the comments. Tell me what you think. Until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these. For now, listen to FAULIEU and ciao ciao.